Hi guys, how you doing? I want to believe you guys are having a great day. Y'all need to be excited for that. And today's video is gonna be so interesting, y'all. And it's a topic that a lot of us have, in one way or the other, found ourselves in. And that is why people give up so easily. And y'all, it is getting so close to Christmas. Okay, this is my favorite time of the year, y'all. And can you imagine? It's actually the most wonderful time of the year. Okay, so I notice a lot of you guys just go through my channel and not subscribe. Well, let me tell you this: when you subscribe, you support and motivate me to do more videos like this, because the world needs motivational video like this. The world needs healing. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, y'all, and hit the notification button, because that's how you get updates on videos that I post. Okay, so to all my subscribers, you guys are amazing. I love you guys. You guys rock. Okay, and welcome to my channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Esther with On Your Look. My channel is all about self-awareness, self-love, makeup, beauty, and total control of your state of mind, because that is what is important. Without having control of your mind, you can have all this makeup and not even know who you are. So we have to understand why we getting beautiful, or why we are beautiful. So, and we have to own our look. Okay, but stay tight, y'all. I'll be right back. Yes, why do people give up so easily? Well, I'm not gonna say I haven't got to the point where I almost gave up, but I'm a type of person that persevered to the very end. I did not give up. It's one thing about me, but I have seen a lot of folks that give up unnecessarily. Okay, sometimes when we are on the verge of actually getting the results that we want, we just give up. So today's video, I'm gonna tell you guys why people give up so easily, and I'm gonna share with you techniques that you can use just in case you find yourself in a situation where you are almost there, and then because of the circumstances you're just like, you know what, I am done, I'm not doing this. But today I am gonna share tricks with you, so that way when you get to the verge of giving up, you can have a rethink, and consider all of the steps I'm gonna lay out on this video. Life isn't about talk, it's about commitment. A dream isn't worth until you put it into practice. So there are different ideas that exist in our minds, okay? And these ideas, with time and with years of thinking about it, becomes our imagination. So when we begin to take the steps to put our imagination into work, that becomes a huge reality. When you put those imagination to test, it becomes real. Now you begin to get real about your dreams. It's time to give birth to those ideas and fully commit to those ideas and start nurturing it. The same way that you would nurture a child if you are a parent, or the same way you would nurture a dog, you would take care of a dog, your pet at home. It's the same way you would have to nurture this dream. So you have to understand, when it comes to a dream, it's a lot of idea and imagination we've had for a long time. So having a dream, you have to cultivate that discipline, knowing that we live in a world of reality. It could be good or it could be bad. It could work out or it might not work out. Okay, so we have to face the reality, and therefore discipline ourselves and get ourselves ready for the unexpected. Okay, so dreams could be huge, it could be small, but before you get to your dreams, you have to set goals. You have to start for short-term goals, and you have to make long-term goals. Example, if your dream is to own an empire, own building complex, manage a company, own a real estate, start with goals. Okay, you have to set goals. You cannot just become a CEO, or you cannot just own a real estate, or you cannot just own a building complex, or you cannot just own an apartment complex just like that. You would have to ask yourself questions like, are there requirements, are there qualifications, what sets me apart, what makes me competitive, what makes me super ready? Okay, are there classes I have to take? All of these thoughts, and then you have to put it into goals. So when you set all of these goals, you take that bold step to accomplish one goal at a time. Okay, so this is as far as goals. But it doesn't matter anything in life, whatever dream you want, You dream of getting married, you dream of having a child, you dream of owning a home, you dream of having a large family, you dream of being the president of the country, you dream of whatever dream you want. There have to be baby steps for you to achieve that dream, and those are goals. In the process of achieving those goals, we find ourselves in different situations, and that is where people down the road seem to give up when they hit that rock. Okay, because I'm not gonna say that you're gonna have a smooth ride all the way to achieving your goals or all the way to achieving your dreams. No, you're gonna have a setback. You're gonna hit a rock. So what you're gonna do when you hit a rock? That is the question. And that brings me to this, where people seem to give up easily, but I'm gonna tell you it's very easy. It's called perseverance. We can watch other people persevere if it looks like it's a difficult task or it's a difficult thing to do. Watch movies, learn from other people. Learning to persevere is no exception, because there's so many ways you can learn to persevere. Okay, why do you want to do what you want? Why are you setting those goals? You have an inner conviction. We have to have an inner conviction to be able to carry on, to persevere, to achieve that goal regardless of the setbacks. Most of the time, people give up on their goals because they lack that discipline. Okay, for you to persevere, you have to have that inner discipline. They can't get themselves to see them getting something through to the end, regardless of how small the project is. They cannot see themselves getting something through to the end. It takes discipline to take on a project, to take on a goal and see it through to the end. You have to cultivate the habit to work, not just on the days that you are inspired to work, but especially on those days you are not inspired to work. Okay, that is where discipline comes to play. You're just gonna go ahead and tell yourself, I'm in this for good. I'm in this to take it to the end. I would never give up. Persevere and continue to push forward until the end. Resilience and adaptation is the key to a vibrant life and a healthy mind. When you are trying to manifest any idea at all, there will be setbacks, failures, and disappointments. Okay, this is not to scare you, but I am telling you the reality of life. Newsflash: setbacks, failures, disappointment, they are very good for you. Okay, I know you're gonna be like, is she crazy talking about setbacks, failure, and disappointment are good for me? Yes, it is good for you, honey. It is good for you. They are the best education they can give to you because it teaches you to adapt. Giving up is like dropping out of school, and nobody wants that, especially if you're so focused. I don't want that, okay? When you give up, you miss out of critical experiences and the lesson you will learn. And then you do not learn the enormous importance of failure. Quitting can become a habit, okay? Especially if you give up on the things that are most valuable to you. You would likely develop a pattern of giving up on anything that you ever try when things don't go the way that you expected it to go. It brings me back to the first thing that I said. We are in a world of reality. Sometimes things happen and it's called setback. It's not the end of the world, okay? It's just a stepping stone. You just got to learn a lesson from that failure because it's inevitable. We have to fail in order for you to move forward and have a different perception of life and why you are wanting to do what you're going after. You will learn the importance of perseverance, okay? Persistency, perseverance. Those are very powerful words. And those words are very important in our day-to-day life, and it's so important in where we're going. When you give up on anything because it doesn't go the way you wanted it to go, you're just gonna miss out on the importance of learning how to persevere, because that is a great trait. It's a good personal trait to persevere, because anything worthwhile is worth persevered for, okay? It's worth persisting for. Values are the most important thing. If you don't have value, I don't think you would even be able to carry forward with your goals or your dreams. Persisting with goals that are important to you means that you place value on all those things that are significant rather than convenience or expedience. And hopefully you don't give up on your ideas, and also not give up on the values that contributes to those ideas that you have to create a dream. Okay, please place value on your dreams, place value on your ideas. That's how you can carry forward and move on to accomplishing your goals. Never give up, because when you are pursuing a worldwide goal, it's almost inevitable to sink at some point. Oh my gosh, this is harder than I thought. Why is this taking so long? I am getting nowhere with this. I keep failing at this goal. I can't do this. What was I thinking? These are words that's almost gonna come out of your mouth when you're pursuing a worthwhile goal, a huge goal. And that is normal. There's a point that you're gonna think that, oh my gosh, what is this? Yes, that's the setback. But because if you have cultivated that discipline in you, it's only a thought and you just wave it off. Okay, like I always say, have the power to control your thoughts. Those thoughts are gonna come, this negativity are gonna come, those words are gonna play in your head, but it's up to you to block it off or get rid of it. And like, you know what, failure, get out of my way. Okay, I'm gonna keep pushing forward. Adopt I cannot quit mindset. Okay, adopt that mindset. I am not gonna quit. That is a very unique mindset, a strong-willed mindset. You have to adopt that mindset all the time whenever those thoughts come across your mind when you're pursuing a very substantial goal. Always adopt that I refuse to quit mentality. But you have to believe in yourself. Self-believing is everything. I cannot overemphasize how important it is to have confidence in yourself. Giving up on an important goal is like giving up on yourself. It's like you don't trust yourself, you don't trust on your own abilities, you are incapable. That's not good. You are a unique person with your own unique talent and abilities and skills. There's no one that's going to invest in them except you. Okay? So always think about this whenever you think about giving up. Okay? I'm going to tell you today, failure is important in our life pursuits. Okay? If you think you're going to go through that journey, or if you think you're going to try to pursue your goal and your dream without testing failure, and you need a rethink. There is no way you're going to test success without first testing failure. Okay? If you don't test failure, there's no way you're going to reach success. Every winner loses, but not every loser that wins. It's important to fail because it teaches you valuable lessons. Okay? If you took these steps to get to this place and you failed along the line, that's the only lesson. No one needs to teach you a lesson that has taught you that lesson again, not to repeat the same steps. You have to follow a different steps. Okay? It's like going to somewhere. Okay? I'm trying to go to the store and I miss my way. You miss your way, you're gonna drive, you're gonna do a U-turn, and you're gonna go back to how you came. I'm very, very sure that you're not gonna follow the same route that took you to a different area where you missed your way. You're gonna try to follow another road. So that is failure's lesson for you right there. You don't always get what you want, okay? Never. You don't always get what you want. And being right doesn't mean you win. The heart is more important than skills. So never take anything for granted, okay? I can't stress this enough. Never waste time, okay? Regardless of how the world is or how our life is, time is crucial. Time is something that you cannot afford to waste, okay? Don't sit back and say, I am giving up. That is time passing by on you when you could pick it back up and keep moving. Refuse to devalue your time by just sitting down and giving up. One of the strategies that you can adopt is that I would quit mindset. Adopt it. It's very important when you think about quitting. Fortunately, you don't have to be diagnosed with personality disorder. So adopting I would quit mentality is very easy. It has nothing to do with anything. It's something that you can learn. Okay, instead of giving up, there are words that you can practice telling yourself. I refuse to give up. I persist when the goal gets tough. I will either find a way or I'll make one. Every problem has a solution, and I have the perfect ability to find it. Setbacks are temporary. I will find a way through this. Whenever you experience any setback, think about the way forward. Think about the best option for this situation. Okay. Never ever give up. Never ever let giving up be your last option. Never. Giving up shouldn't be an option at all. Okay. I'm telling you right now, never ever consider giving up as an option. If you find yourself wanting to give up, always revisit the purpose. Revisit the purpose for which you're doing whatever you're doing. Why do you do what you do in the first place? Why? Why do you want to achieve your goals? Why do you want to be financially rich? Why do you want to be healthy? Why do you want to be successful? Why do you want to have a beautiful world? Why do you want to have good grades? Why do you want to be the best of you? Why? Revisit the purpose. Always think about the reason why you're doing what you're doing. I'm talking about all the good things. I'm not talking about the bad things. When you remember the reason for which you are pursuing your goal, there's a strong force behind it. That alone will motivate you and encourage you to continue and not thinking of giving up. I have seen a lot of people give up on their goals, but the reason people give up on their goals is because they do not have a strong conviction or a reason why they're doing what they're doing. So there's no emotion attached to it. And that's why they can give up easily. Whenever you are down and you want to give up, remember your accomplishments. Remember your accomplishments. Remember all the things you have achieved in the past. No matter who you are and what you've done in the past, there should be accomplishment that you have achieved in the past and then you can look back to. Okay, there's nobody that doesn't have a past that they have accomplished. Look harder, you would find something. Just remember those accomplishments, and maybe that would push you to not give up and keep pursuing your goals. One important technique that I would say for you to imbibe is celebrating every wins. Okay, these are accomplishments that you need to do. This technique would help you go a long way. Celebrate every wins that you have, big or small wins. Celebrate it. Okay. Understand that setbacks and obstacles are necessary. They are very necessary to our growth. Okay. This is just a natural law of nature that happens. We learn most through our failures. Those are our greatest teachers. We don't learn a lot through success and wins, because if you succeed, what's the lesson there? But when you fail, you experience setback and obstacles. Those are our greatest lessons, okay? I would say this: if you've never failed before, you have to work smart, okay? Learn from other people's experiences, learn from other people's failure, so that way you are actually navigating your life very well, okay? Remember, rocks can be turned into diamonds given a lot of pressure. Just like there will be a rainbow after a rain, tough times are there to test our tenacity, okay? Obstacles are there for you to overcome, okay? Because they are your greatest lessons. Every great leader has experienced one obstacle or the other, okay? Obstacles are there for us to overcome. Failure are our greatest lessons, okay? So never treat failure as a plague that, oh my gosh, I am the worst person on earth. No, it's just a phase of life, okay? Learn from every failure and then move on. Always focus on what you do best. Stop thinking of quitting. Stop worrying about what if it doesn't work, okay? Some of us, we just sit and worry about the failure, okay? Just keep doing what you're doing and stop worrying about what other people think, okay? Focus on you and what you know how to do best. When you are facing tough times, you should never worry about how worse the situation is going to be, because worrying is not gonna bring the situation back to normal. It's not gonna take care of anything. It's not gonna bring you a win. Worrying is not gonna bring you a win, okay? You don't have to give up on your goals. You don't have to give up on your dreams. Get rid of those negative thoughts, because the negative thoughts that plays in your mind, those are the ones that causes you to want to give up easily, okay? Quit that negative thought. Stop playing the negative play button, okay? I need you to tune on the positive play button. When you're going through any negative situation, take action by thinking of how to get out of that loop. Do not think of the situation. Instead, think of a way out of it, okay? Think of what you're passionate about, okay? Stop rehearsing the problem, because rehearsing that problem is not going to solve it. Just think about the way forward. What am I going to do at this point? If you need time to clear your head, maybe you're stuck in an environment where everything is crumbling, you need to take one step back, okay? Sit somewhere and clear your head. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. If you're worrying about things not going the way that it's supposed to go for you, you can take a walk. Walk around, clear your head. If you need to run, if you don't need to exercise at the moment, do it instead of quitting. Quitting shouldn't be an option. Do not ever quit. If you need to take a trip, take a trip. Go somewhere. Just disassociate yourself from that situation at the moment to clear your head and give you time to think about the best way forward, okay? I do not want you guys to think that you could quit. Quitting should be an option, okay? Let's stop quitting so easily, okay? Life is simple. Life is whatever you put into it, okay? If you need to take a little break, take a little break. Take one day at a time and confront that situation. Never assume that there's no way out of anything, because there's a way out of it, okay? Do not give up on hope, because if you do, I do not know how you want to exist, okay? Never give up. You are valuable. You are important, okay? You are worth every single thing, okay? So never think that giving up is the best option, because it's very easy to give up, okay? But for you, the hero, for you to be brave, is for you to face those problems and come up with solutions. Seek for help, get help that you need. There are resources out there for anything that you are going through. Financial problems, emotional breakthrough, whatever it is, divorce, relationships, work. There are resources. Just all you have to do is be brave and be courageous to ask for help, okay? Quitting shouldn't be an option. Quitting should be an option. I think quitting is for the weak. So if you are strong, you will keep going, okay? You'll find a way back to where you stopped, okay? But I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you to all my subscribers. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. You guys are my family. And if you just stopped by, welcome back to my channel. And I hope I'm able to impact someone's life today. I hope I'm able to encourage you guys not to ever quit so easily. Not even so easily, but never to quit at all, okay? It's the holiday season, y'all. So we need to stay strong. And a lot of you guys, you come through my channel and not subscribe. Please make sure you subscribe. When you subscribe, you support, and then you encourage me to do more videos like this, because we need hope and motivational videos like this are hope for the world, okay? Thank you once again for watching. I'll see you next time on my channel, on your look. Bye.